Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we are going to be installing lowering springs on my car, my friend's house right now, and my friend is going to be the one mainly working on the springs, and I'm going to help him whenever he needs it. But I don't want to do it myself, and I'm going to pay my friend a little bit of money. Definitely cheaper than the professional shop, but it's all good. I'd rather do it for cheaper, and he's done it before. So yeah, the only thing, we're gonna have to take the front struts with the springs on them and go to a professional shop and get it compressed and decompressed or whatever, and put mount the new springs on the struts. But other than that, we should be good. Yep. And the back, they're just springs, there's no struts in the back of the Tesla Model 3. So with that being said, let's get right into the video and the install. Woo! So changing the springs on one wheel, the other one kind of got stuck. If you see here, we messed up the nut, stripped it, so gonna have to go to a shop or something to remove these. So we did this side, just replaced the spring. Probably hard to see, but that's the new spring right there. And this is the original. So the back, I would say, I guess easier. Should be easier than the front. So, and this thing is hard. So if the back is hard, the front should be worse. But we'll manage. It's fine. The only issue is that we have to go to a shop, and that's a little annoying because the front have the strut with the spring, and the back is just the springs. So that, and also have to take the wheel off and get some new lug nuts. But these are the springs. This is the back spring. So the fronts. These are the fronts. So yep, this is what I'm gonna be installing now. After this wheel, I'm gonna try to do the fronts, I guess, and then take go to AutoZone, then take this the strut to a shop, get it compressed with a new one, and I guess we're gonna have to figure out the back on the other side with the lug nut stripped. But yeah, that's how we're doing it so far. How you doing, Lee?
Fine.
Fine, yeah, but it's fucking hot. Look at his back. Been here for like 20 minutes maybe. As soon as he started, he was like this, right on the sun. The sun is above us, hella hot, but we're making it work. Yeah.
I'm done, basically.
Yeah, just have to put it back on.
Spin the last bolt on.
Oh shit, the bolts are easy? The fuck?
No,
actually. It looked harder in the video.
This is, for me, it's the funnest, but...
Yeah, these two bolts.
That's it.
So all we had to do was remove these two bolts, remove the cover at the bottom, which is this cover. Remove the cover, use the undo the bolts, and that's it. The whole thing came down, changed the spring, and yeah, we're done with the back.
One side.
And I forgot to record how the car sits without these springs. So I don't know if this is accurate since we have a jack on the other side, but this is for the most part it's accurate. Like, it's this much space usually, so just a little bit higher right now. But yeah, you can definitely fit like a whole fist in there without the springs. So right now, if we lower the other side, it's going to be much better, and it should sit like probably around here, so maybe like this. So this is how much it's going to be down to. So you're going to see it. It's going to be beautiful. And this is the front. This is how the front is also. So you can fit the whole fist in there pretty much with no problems. So this is how it sits right now, and I'm gonna show you once we have the springs on. so it should be beautiful, should be nice. I'm gonna explain to you how we're gonna do the front. The back is pretty much easy. I already explained everything. I'm gonna show you the other side, I guess.
Caps? You have caps?
Yeah, I'll put it on after.
Last?
Yeah. The most important was take it off. Let me help you. Here it is with the spring installed.
It's not gonna look any different since we didn't do the other side yet.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Gotcha, bitch.
Fuck. Shit. God damn, it's hot in my car. So right now we're gonna go to a tire shop, see if they can take off the strip lug from my rear wheel, so we can do the back together right away and then move to the front instead of just going back and forth. So me and this guy are going to the tire shop.
Itself out, by the way.
Hopefully they can do
The
it.
other side's lower now. The other side's lower now.
Really?
Yeah, it evened out. Look at your side mirror. Maybe you can see it.
It got lower, and this is what it looks like now. Pretty good compared to what it was before. And this gap is just terrible. Look at this gap. See this huge gap? Yeah, it's gonna be like half of it, like this much down. Look how bad this bolt was. It just stripped everything. Holy shit. It's terrible. So we took the second wheel off. We're about to do these springs. That's where the spring is. Just take the cover off from the bottom. If you guys can see, it's inside over there. Plastic cover and 2 bolts on the other side. For this suspension, the second jack just in case. Easy work, easy work. So this is how the gap is now in the back. Hey. Yep, same gap. So this gap is way better. Look, it's a lot closer to the fender, but I only got 1 inch, so that's why it looks like that. If I got 2 inches lower, then it would be like super close to the tire, which I didn't really want. So this looks good. Now we just have to figure out how to do the front. The front one is the worst. So look how big this gap is. And I'm fucking sweating, if you guys can see. It's super sunny outside. So yeah, we just need to do the front, and to do the front we gotta unbolt the on top, the strut on top. But to do that, there's a 13mm skinny heads, I guess. So we're gonna go to AutoZone right now and buy them, and I'm already out of breath because I'm dying. Alright, let's go. So guys, we only finished the rear springs and I already showed you how it looks. It looks sick, and I'm gonna tell you, well, basically the reason why we only did the back is because we couldn't figure out how to do the front yet. Mainly because on the top they have struts in the front, so on the top you're supposed to undo the bolts, and you need a 13mm super skinny socket. We went to AutoZone, we bought a set of sockets because that's the only set that had 13mm, and it wasn't going in. So basically my friend tomorrow is gonna I guess sand it or something just to make it go in. And yeah, that's how we're gonna do the front. Just gonna have my friend figure it out and make the socket a little smaller and skinnier. I guess the only way to do it is order it online, like super skinny ones. I guess it's just so stupid how Tesla made this. Like the holes are just super small. They should have just made them bigger so you can go for the bolts easier. But whatever, I'm gonna show you guys that in the next clip, what I'm talking about. But right now I'm just gonna explain to you how the car feels while driving, at least for in the back. So basically every time I drove before and kind of drive now, since I still have the standard springs on the front, they kind of jump. So the car kind of jumps. They're softer, and so when I go on bumps or something like that, or like if I speed or go fast, feels super sturdy and super planted in the back. Meanwhile, in the front, it's jumpy. Like the car feels like it's jumping up and down. Especially when you go slow. Well, when you go slow, I guess it doesn't feel that much stiffer on the bumps and stuff like that. But my friend said, if for passengers, it feels a lot worse than for a driver. So yeah, he was able to feel it as a passenger. I wasn't. I was fine. So it feels the same if you go slow and you hit like a pothole or whatever, those bad roads. It feels the same as it was before with regular springs. But like I said, it looks super nice. I really love how it looks in the back. I can't wait for the front. For the front, I feel like since we lowered the back, the front is a little bit raised up right now, so it looks super ugly. But trust me, once we do the front as well, it's gonna be beautiful, and I believe it's gonna ride super nice. As of right now, like I said, the back is just amazing. I love how it feels when driving. It's just super nice, and it doesn't feel that bumpy, especially when you go a certain speed, like maybe over 30. It feels super good. So welcome back. We're doing the front today. It's Friday. Last time we did this was like what, Tuesday, I think. But yeah, anyway, we're back over here doing the front. Already took the wheel off. He's using the second jack for the arms in the back. You already know. All that's holding it is this strut, or what is it called? Link. I think it's called the link or something. And that big bolt over there. So the link, which is on top there, and then this bolt right here. And then we're gonna try to push down on this arm, or like this whole system, try to take out this strut with a spring on it, and then take to one of the local shops. It's like 2-minute walk from here. Hopefully we can do it for cheap. Yeah, that's what we're on now. Well, guess what? Besides the bolt on the bottom and the bolt on top, that also had a fucking what was it? T45? Torx 45. We also have the control arm that we're gonna take off. I mean the bolts from the control arm. Then we're gonna pull down on the control arm and take the spring out with the strut like upwards.
Right one.
What did we do just now? Hey!
I caught myself a fish.
Yeah, we're putting this shit on it.
Made of batteries.
It's gonna be nice. Sucks. I'm gonna go to the shop, get this done real quick, and come back and install it. So we have another guy coming over here. Gangsta.
Hell yeah.
We just changed the first spring. It cost us $25. Yeah, we just did it, put it on, trying to finish the install. But I don't know how we're gonna do the second one because all the shops are about to close. So I guess we're gonna have to do it tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. So I'm just gonna try to rush this, see if we can make it to the shop on time. So we installed the springs yesterday on the front right, but unfortunately we didn't have enough time to do the front left, which is what we're doing today. And today is a Saturday, so it's taking us forever to do these springs, but yeah, we're getting it done today, hopefully, and the underglow lights most likely, but we'll see what happens. So right now I'm here at the parking lot, as you can see. Just empty parking lot, kind of. That's where we did the right side on front. And right now I'm gonna take off the wheel on the front left, and my friend is gonna come here and we're gonna do it together and hopefully finish it quick. And the only issue is the shop's closing, so hopefully we have enough time to get to a shop and have them change the spring, which was the issue yesterday. So they just closed when we installed the spring and everything, the strut, the wheel. We put everything back basically, and it was already 6 and they closed at 6, so we didn't have time to take off the other one and take it to them. So That's what we're doing now. Let me show you how the front looks. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be noticeable because the front left is still stock, but the back is pretty cool. It's lowered, so I'm gonna go over that right now and show you guys the front and the back, and let's see if we can notice the difference. So this is the back. You see the gap is crazy, pretty much 2 fingers barely. This front side is pretty much 3 fingers. So I don't know if it's noticeable that it's lowered a little bit, but on the other side, and the car is crazy dirty, but I have to wash it someday soon. But here it's like 4, so I guess it's noticeable a little bit, but I can't really tell just by looking at it. Only if I try to measure. So that's how it is now. About to jack up the car and see if I can take off the wheel. Should be easy.
2 hours later.
So I just got done with the last spring. Went to a shop, you already know. They said, easy work for your boy. $25 liter each. So that's the only shop that we found that does it for $25, which is pretty good. We went to other shops. One shop said $60, the other shop said $40 each. So that's like, it's not even worth it, to be honest, because I'm already paying my friend to do this, to help me do this. So if I went to a shop, it would be like 2 times as much. So if I paid $60 each, it would be probably the same as the shop. So it's not even worth doing at the shop. But we got this. It's easy. What are you looking for? I got you. Baby, this is the front now, and that's the back. See how low it is? Same here. It's like close to the tire now. So that's the spring install, guys. Pretty much done. Have Leland's car right here, the Lexus 350. So the next video is gonna be installing the underglow on the car. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel to see that.
Yeah, that way.
That way.
Yeah, that way.